So over the years, I've assembled a very large collection of movies. I own over 700 plus movies. Actually, I scratched that. It used to be 700 plus. It is now 800 plus. I'm guessing. I don't even know anymore how many movies I have. And when I say 700, 800 plus, that's just like single individual Blu-ray cases like this. That's not counting box sets, DVDs, and VHS tapes. I have a very large collection, and I want to show you all of my collection. There's no way I'm going to put it all in one video though, so I'm going to split it across several videos. But I always upload these on my Collecting Inc. channel, but I haven't decided yet officially, but I think I'm going to retire that channel, and then every single month I'm going to do a video where I just show some cool things I got, or do like a weekly haul video or something and just show cool things I got, because that channel's not being watched, and I can upload that on my second channel, Channel Reviews More, and do all that. So, and then I'll do a full collection video every single year. That may be my plan, but for right now, you're just gonna get a full collection video here, and it is different than the ones I've uploaded over there because I've gotten significantly more movies. We're gonna go from DVDs to Blu-ray box sets, from anime to Disney to 20th Century Fox to Universal, and then we're just going to do some boutique labels. We're going to go to Warner Brothers, Paramount, Lionsgate, and then that'll be it. So let's start with the DVDs, the DVD box sets, that is. Actually, let's start with the VHS tapes, which is just one so far. I don't even own a VHS player, but I bought Meet the Deedles. This is a Disney movie. It's only available on VHS, that's why I own it. And I have not watched it because I don't own a VHS player and I need to get one. Alright, well, I'm going to put that back there because I don't want that to get damaged. Adventure Time, the complete series. Fantastic series. Love Adventure Time, one of my favorite shows. Really great box set, so I have that. I have Full House, the complete series. My sister didn't want this. To be honest, I've never been a Full House person, but it's cool nonetheless to say I have it, I guess. And I didn't have to pay for the set, right? So, don't mind having it. I honestly should sell that set though, but my sister would probably kill me if I did. So, the 80s Turtles complete series. I love Ninja Turtles just flat out, so I have that. Happy Days seasons 1 through 6. Okay. So we have Rocky and Bullwinkle, the complete series. Actually, we're just gonna... There we go. You can see what I'm doing here. Love Rocky and Bullwinkle. Classic. We have Animaniacs, the complete series. Great show. The Nanny. I've never seen this show. It was just really cheap, and so I bought it. I haven't watched it. It's really cheap for like a Shout Factory set, but Welcome Back, Kotter, one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. Such a great, funny show. Welcome Back. This is a Mill Creek box set of like golden age of Hollywood documentaries. And I'll be honest, most documentaries suck on it, but I have it. Thundercats. This is the 80s Thundercats complete series. I'm collecting these Simpsons sets very slowly. I have very few of them. So we have Simpsons Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4 and 5. And that's all I have of the seasons. I do have the movie that you'll see later on in this video. And then we have this holiday SpongeBob box set of just some holiday episodes. And then we have the complete first 100 episodes of the series, which are the best episodes of the series, if you ask me. Everything else that came after that is inferior. Land Before Time, the 14 movie collection. Yes, there are 14 Land Before Time movies. I need to get the rest of the series, but I have the Boondock season 1 and 2. If you're wondering why that's kind of terrible there, I bought it used from eBay, and they didn't tell me it was going to be like that, but I don't mind it too much. The discs are what I care about. Angry Beavers, the complete series. Love that show. Real Monsters, the complete series. Not a huge fan of the show, but it's like $15 for the series, which is a good deal for 4 seasons. Danny Phantom, great show. Though not as good as as some shows are to rewatch. I don't really like watching that series that often. The Jetsons complete series. The Abyss. This is a special 2-disc collector's edition. Great movie. Sad we will never get a Blu-ray for this movie. Yeah, all my DVDs and VHS, you should know, are things that you cannot get anywhere else. Like, I can't buy these movies on Blu-ray if I wanted to. So I have them on DVD. That's why I have these on DVD. I prefer Blu-ray and 4Ks, but sometimes there are movies that just aren't on Blu-ray and 4K. So, and I usually upgrade and get rid of the DVD if some Blu-rays happen to have them. But yeah, we have Star Trek: The Motion Picture. This is the director's cut, which the theatrical cut you can get on Blu-ray, and it's also coming to 4K, but the actual director's cut you cannot. The Ben Stiller Show, complete series. I'm a big Ben Stiller fan. One of my favorite people to live ever, I guess. I don't know. I love Ben Stiller. Justin Timberlake, live at Madison Square Garden. I've not watched that. Bought it at the Dollar Tree because I like just JT, I guess. Scrubs season 1. I need to get the rest of this show. And then we get into my Warner Brothers Snapper cases, which Pay It Forward, which I did not care for this movie very much. I watched this for the first time today. Did not care for that. Alex and Emma, that's another one I didn't care for too much. But, this was a fun movie. I enjoyed this. Love Don't Cost a Thing. This was a fun Dollar Tree pickup. Caddyshack 2. This is a really fun... I'm kidding. Caddyshack 2 is garbage. Just, why does this movie exist? I love Caddyshack, but Caddyshack 2 is terrible. The Volunteers. I haven't watched this. Some Tom Hanks movie. I'm going to watch it soon, but I just haven't watched it yet. Chuck Norris, Good Guys Wear Black. Some Chuck Norris in my collection. If you see this one at Dollar Tree, you should pick this up. Rivers and Tides is like some documentary type deal. It's a 2-disc set. It's really cool. Really interesting stuff on here. Definitely worth picking up. Something I have because of nostalgia. 25th anniversary 10 movie collection of Veggie Tales. Turtles Forever. That's the special where the 2003 Turtles crossed over with the 80s Turtles. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mania. SpongeBob musical live on stage. You're going to be seeing a lot of Sponge in this video, I guess. Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is the new kind of reboot season that they did. Season 2 is coming out in August, so I might have to pick that up. Harriet the Spy. I hope with the Good Burger Blu-ray, we do get a Blu-ray of this at some point. Along with Jimmy Neutron. Barnyard. Snow Day. Some Nickelodeon movies, basically. We have the Rugrats trilogy. I still need to get the complete series set that came out. The Chipmunk Adventure. Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. I still need to get the newest one. I'm surprised these movies don't have Blu-ray stuff. Crocodile Dundee was a huge hit when it came out, and it's kind of just weird that, Paramount just kind of neglected put those movies on Blu-ray. We'll see what happens. Going South. This is a great Jack Nicholson movie. Surprised there's no Blu-ray for that. Pauly Shore in the Army now. Jack. I'll be honest, I own this movie because I want to own every single Francis Ford Coppola movie in my collection. That's one of my goals. but this is an awful movie that no one should ever watch. It is the worst Robin Williams movie. It is the worst Francis Ford Coppola movie, and it is the worst film to ever come out from the company of Disney. House Guest, little fun, little Sinbad kind of comedy movie. What About Bob? Great Bill Murray comedy. Captain Ron, really fun Kurt Russell movie. Haven't watched this yet. Up Close and Personal. The Three Fugitives. The Alamo. I've never seen it. Need to check that out. M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. This is a really surprising one. A lot of people won't talk about the fact that that one doesn't have a Blu-ray. I think most people like assume it does, but then they realize, oh shit, it doesn't. This is a couple movies. Beloved, Their Eyes Were Watching God. I've never heard of seen of these movies, but I bought them at a thrift shop, and I gotta check these out. I got a little Lego Star Wars set here of DVDs. The Lego Star Wars The Empire Strikes Out, Lego Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles, Lego Star Wars The New Yoda Chronicles, and Lego Star Wars Droid Tales. I almost have a complete set of all those. I'm hoping to get the last one I need. Star Wars Resistance Season 1. Phineas and Ferb Star Wars. I love Phineas and Ferb and I love Star Wars, so that's a perfect fit for me. Cinderella, the Rodgers and Hammerstein version. Twitches 1 and 2. Halloween Town 1 and 2. Country Bears, awful movie, but I have it. The Incredible Journey, surprisingly a pretty good movie. Tarzan 2, I still don't own Tarzan 1. I don't even know why I have this movie, but I have it. A Brave Little Toaster, such an underrated movie. And Tangled, the series Queen for a Day, because, yes. And then we have some Garfield DVDs. So, I own the 2-movie collection of a couple CGI animated movies, an episode compilation, and then these are the 3 seasons of Garfield and Friends, 9 Lives, which is a little special, and again, we have the holiday specials. So I own all that. I love Garfield, so I bought all those. Those are actually pretty cheap. You can get those. I bought most of those for like $4 or $5 off of Amazon. Pretty good deal, so I have all those. Banjo the Woodpile Cat, a Don Bluth short film. It's pretty good. A piece of garbage Don Bluth film, but I want to own all of his movies. Patrol in Central Park. Once Upon a Forest. A little bit of an underrated little movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a little underrated. Home Alone 3. Not a good movie, but whatever. True Lies. Love this movie. Fritz the Cat. Heard Things. Never watched this movie. I don't know if I'm ready for it. That's all I can tell you. Home for the Holidays. I don't know anything about this. Buy it at the Dollar Tree. When Christmas time rolls around, I'll have to pop this one in. Check that out. We have Don't Tell Mom, The Babysitter's Dead. If you want to watch an insane movie, watch this movie. What a masterpiece. Denzel in Distress. That's a Warner Archive title. Wallflower. I still need to watch this one. I sat down and watched that. O'Shaughnessy Boy. And then we have all 4 volumes of the Bowery Boys, which are collections of like kind of Abbott and Costello type movies in a collection. And, there's like 12 of them in each set. I found those for like 25 cents a piece at a thrift shop, which there was like 24 movies in those. And if you count all the movies and all the sets together, that was about, and then I paid $1 for it. So I paid $1 for 24 movies, which is insane. Dennis the Menace. This is such an underrated movie. More people need to talk about how great this movie is. And then, I have this 4-movie pack that has the sequel to Dennis the Menace, A Quest for Camelot, and Cats Don't Dance, and we don't need to talk about this garbage Pinocchio movie. If you want to know one of the movies that always makes me cry, Follow That Bird. It always makes me cry. We Bare Bears, the movie. I hope they put out a complete series set of that. Green Eggs and Ham, season 1. Looney Tunes Rabbits Run. Hey there, it's Yogi Bear. Which, fun fact, that movie was the first ever animated film based on a TV series to get a theatrical release. So, pretty interesting stuff. I think so, anyways. Scooby-Doo and the Saga of the 13 Ghosts, which this basically has... there was a series, Scooby-Doo series that came out in the, I think it was the 80s or the 90s. And they basically... It was like a show where they hunt down ghosts, and they were supposed to catch all 13 of them. Well, they never caught the 13 of them, and then the show ended. So people were like, what the hell? So years later, they made like a direct-to-video movie. So this is like a bundle set of both of those. So that's cool. I love Scooby-Doo. So, yeah. Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. Scooby-Doo meets Batman the Brave and the Bold. Both of the Scooby-Doo Zombie Island movies. Sure. The first one's great, the second one's awful. Scooby-Doo Happy Halloween. Scooby-Doo The Sword and Scoob. Really excited for that new Scooby-Doo movie coming out. That's like a crossover with Courage the Cowardly Dog. I actually just bought the box set of Courage the Cowardly Dog so I can watch that series, make a video about it before I talk about that movie coming out in September. Evil Takes Roots, The Curse of the Beta Bats. Go. From the director of Chaos Walking, Go. Go's a really good movie. Chaos Walking, no. The live-action Tick series. This is not the one that came out on Amazon Prime. This is the one with Patrick Warburton, which came out in the 90s. Because, yes, there was a live-action Tick show in the 90s. Witches Night Out, which is a fun Halloween special. Godzilla, the animated series, which is the series based on the 98 movie, which, I love Godzilla, and I know people really hate that movie, and I get it. I get why, but I think it's a dumb popcorn movie, and I enjoy it as that, so it's not a great movie. It's kind of one of those guilty pleasure movies I just like watching. The Critic Complete series. If you like The Simpsons, like that kind of stuff, and you like film criticism, this is a really funny, great show to check out. My favorite cartoon of all time, Dilbert. I could watch this show over and over again. Maybe it's because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. A lot of the Seinfeld crew worked on that show, and I'm also a huge Dilbert fan, so I like the comics and stuff. Casper, A Spirited Beginning. I really hope they put out Casper and Wendy on DVD so I can grab that and have the whole trilogy of Casper movies. Some bad Mexican Top Cat movies. I love Top Cat, so I bought these for that reason, but they're not good movies. They're pretty terrible. Kermit Swamp Mears, which is like a prequel that does not line up with anything in the actual canon of Muppets. So that's a non-canonical movie. We do not acknowledge Kermit Swamp Mears. Thank you. Cobra Kai, seasons 1 and 2. Fun show. Hope they put out season 3. Pink Floyd's The Wall. This is a fantastic movie. I adore this film. The Beatles all together now. This is a documentary. I need more Beatles stuff in my collection just in general. Mystery Science Theater 3000 Volume 1. Some old school Sesame Street. My Little Pony seasons 1 through 6. That's right, I enjoyed this show. I'm a brony. Sue me. The 9-movie collection of Planet of the Apes. Such an incredible first movie. I love the newer trilogy. And the rest of the sequels are kind of iffy, but that first movie is one of my favorite movies ever made. Gravity Falls, the complete series. Such an incredible series. Love this show. My favorite horror series besides Halloween, the Critters movies. Critters 2 is probably my second favorite horror movie ever made. Samurai Jack, the complete series. I adore this series. Just did a rewatch not too long ago, that series, like a few months ago. This is a 4K Steelbook collection of Batman 1989, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, which I enjoyed. Batman 1989, Batman Returns, not so much, but there are parts of that movie I do enjoy. And then Batman Forever is a fun movie, but not a good movie. And then we have Batman and Robin, which is just garbage. The James Bond collection, love James Bond. And then we have the Pirates trilogy set, which has all three of the first three Pirates movies. Because at the time, there was only intended to be 3. Of course, now there's 5. But, yeah. Friends, the complete series. I have this show because in real life, I have no friends. And the way I cope with that is I watch Friends and cry myself to sleep at night. That's a true story. You can quote that. Laugh It Up Fuzzball, the Family Guy Star Wars Trilogy Blu-ray set, which is the only Family Guy Blu-rays out there, is this set. And I love the Family Guy Star Wars episodes. I watch them all the time. Love Star Wars. Basically, if you make a Star Wars episode of your show, whether it be Phineas and Ferb, Family Guy, or Robot Chicken, I will probably end up liking it, and that will end up being my favorite thing of that show. So if you're watching, make more Star Wars episodes of your shows. Rick and Morty did a Star Wars episode, be my favorite episode of that show. Harry Potter 4K set. Not a big Harry Potter fan, just not, but I have them. The Flintstones, love the Flintstones, so I have the complete series. Batman animated series, greatest animated show ever made. This is the best of 90s collection, which has The Matrix, Dumber and Dumber, Shawshank Redemption, Friday Director's Cut, The Mask, Goodfellas, Austin Powers, The Wedding Singer, Rush Hour, and The Unforgiven. I have it for a few certain movies in the set, but for the most part, I just have this set for just a few movies in that set. This is the 4K set of the Daniel Craig James Bond, which are in this set, but but they're not 4K. This is the 4K. These are just Blu-ray. So I bought this set too. Ultraman Q, the complete series. Ultraman, the complete series. Ultra 7, the complete series. I need to get the rest of these sets. I'm really behind. But, I collect slowly with these sets. So, 4K 2-movie collection of the Independence Day movies, which I actually didn't get to watch on Independence Day because I was sick, unfortunately. But the only good one's the first Independence Day. So, the Kingsman 4K set, which I love. I love the first Kingsman movie. What a surprising movie. Adore that movie. The Shrek film collection, because Shrek. If you're going to ask me my favorite movie series of all time, it would be like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Jack Ryan. I love the Jack Ryan movies. Not all of them, but I do love quite a few of them. I love Chucky, too. Cannot wait for that Chucky series. Some of those Chucky sequels are bad, but that series looks great. Fraggle Rock. One of my favorite shows ever made. Love Fraggle Rock. One of the greatest shows ever made. Firefly. Such a great show. If you like space, like kind of sci-fi shows, and then you also like westerns, just watch Firefly. It's so good. The Pacific. Still have not watched the show. I have heard phenomenal things, but I have not watched this, and I need to. I know. Back to the Future. I think this is just right under Jack Ryan as one of my favorite movie series. I watch those first 2 all the time. 3, I don't tend to watch that much. It's not that bad of a movie. It's not an awful movie, but I feel like I'm just not crazy about it. So, there's that. The Marx Brothers collection, which has some really great movies on it. In my top 10 favorite movies of all time, one of the greatest films ever made, 2001 on 4K. Love 2001: Space Odyssey. My favorite Francis Ford Coppola movie, Apocalypse Now. Jurassic Park. This is the 4-movie collection, which now there's 5, of course, and I do have that one. You'll see that one later in the video. Yeah. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This is the 3D Collector's Edition. The Last Dance, which is an incredible documentary series. Love that series. Now we're getting into my Criterions, which are just 5. I only have 5 Criterions, need to get more. A Hard Day's Night. This is an incredible Beatles film. I love the Beatles, so I had to have that. Seven Samurai. Love that movie. Fantastic Mr. Fox, my favorite movie ever made. Police Story 1 and 2. Some great Jackie Chan. And Muhammad Ali. This is an incredible documentary, one of the greatest documentaries ever made. When We Were Kings, all about Muhammad Ali. Just what a masterpiece. Like, I'd never seen it. I heard good things, but when I sat down to watch it, by the end I was in tears. 10 Commandments. I do have the 4K of this, but this is the version that it has the original. Well, I shouldn't say the original, because the 1923 version is the original, and the 1956 version is actually a remake of that movie made by the same guy. And a lot of people don't know that, but that's why I have this set for the 1923 version. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I love the Ghostbusters movies. Well, the first one anyways. I think I've grown to like them more. I never really loved them or got them that well, but over time I've grown to just adore them. At least that first one. Cabaret. I don't even know how to say it, but it's a fantastic musical, and you guys should watch it. Not enough people have seen that musical. If you like the movie Chicago, that movie is directed by the same guy who did Chicago, which is another fantastic musical. I need to get that movie on Blu-ray. Dark Crystal. Love Dark Crystal. Screw Netflix for canceling that Dark Crystal show. You should at least gave us a season 2. Come on. Gone Girl. What a great movie. My favorite David Fincher movie. Actually, not. Fight Club's my favorite David Fincher movie. That one's second. Planet Earth. It's kind of, Discovery Blu-ray box set kind of thing. 4-movie collection of musicals. The Bandwagon, Calamity Jane, Kiss Me Kate, Singing in the Rain. I really wanted this just for Singing in the Rain, but I do like a couple of the other ones. David Tennant, Doctor Who. My slip cover got damaged for this, unfortunately. But this MGM Family Collection, which includes Pebble and the Penguin, Secret of NIMH, Greatest Story Ever Told, Black Stallion, All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Igor and Fiddler on the Roof. There's a few of those movies that are pretty terrible, and there's a few of those movies that I love and I think are great. Like Fiddler on the Roof, Secret of NIMH. Flash Gordon, the Era Video 4K. Love Flash Gordon. So, that's that. We have Inuyasha, seasons 1 through 4. Naruto, season 1. I know. I need to catch up with the releases as they release Demon Slayer Part 1. And then this is Death Note. Set them backwards. My Hero season 1, and of course the 2 movies, which is Heroes Rising and 2 Heroes. I want to watch these again, actually. I'm going to do that one of these days. Dragon Ball Z Super, the Broly movie with the Walmart exclusive lenticular slipcover, which I love that slipcover. My favorite thing to come out of Dragon Ball in a long time. Wonderland. I don't even know how to say the name of this movie, so I'm not even going to attempt it, but there's the movie. Children of the Sea. Ride Your Wave. That's a great movie. Weathering for You, which is a fun movie. Nausicaa Valley of the Winds. I have not watched that yet. Ponyo. My least favorite Studio Ghibli movie. I never got into that one. Kiki's Delivery Service, fantastic. Ocean Waves, garbage. I'm sorry, I don't like Ocean Waves. I think it's awful. Spirited Away, great movie. And then we have Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, Castle in the Sky, House Movie Castle, and The Wind Rises. And that's all the Studio Ghibli movies I own. I know, I need to get more, but anime releases are very expensive. Let's just be real. Celebrating Mickey Mouse, which is a like Blu-ray of some shorts on Blu-ray, like Steamboat Willie, which is really cool to have like really old shorts like that remastered in high definition on Blu-ray. That came out for the 90th anniversary of Mickey Mouse. That Disney Three Musketeers with Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Which super generic, but I enjoy it. I have fun with it. The Cinderella sequels. I need to get the first Cinderella. I don't know why I don't have that. Alice in Wonderland. Love Alice. Wonderland. Sleeping Beauty. And man, the beauty isn't the only one sleeping in this movie. It was me, because this movie is so gosh dang boring. Robin Hood. This is the Disney one where they're all animals. Because I enjoy that movie. I think it's a fun movie, but I don't know. Rescuers Down Under. Boring. Both of these movies. Do not like these movies. The Aristocats. Besides one good song, I just think the Aristocats is just so boring. Just Beauty and the Beast, my favorite Disney animated movie ever made. Just wow, I love Beauty and the Beast. And this is the 4K. And I only own like two other Disney animated movies on 4K. I own a few Pixar movies on 4K, but only 2 other Disney animated movies. Shows you how much I love it. And that was the first 4K of a Disney movie I ever bought too. So, Aladdin. I like Aladdin. It's a fun movie, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, Aladdin. Yes, Aladdin. I've never been like that. Lion King. Masterpiece, of course. Shame that remake was so bad. Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 and 2. Mulan. The Disney one. The anime one, not the garbage remake of Mulan. Meet the Robinsons. Underrated little Disney movie. Tangled. Fun movie. I enjoy Tangled. Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2. The sequel was awful, but I had the first one, so I had to have the second one, and it was on clearance at Target. So I have this cool, I guess, steel, the Target exclusive. I have all 4 Toy Story movies. Love Toy Story 4. That's my favorite one. I know some people are like, it ruins the series. To me, it doesn't. I think it's great. I adore it. Finding Nemo. Finding Dory. Monsters University. I still need to get Monsters Inc. But, really love that show on Disney Plus, Monsters at Work. I wake up so early every Wednesday just because I'm adoring that series right now. Cars 1 and 2. Don't like the Cars movies. I need to get the third one. Mater's Tall Tunes.